The St. John's River Ferry has been in dry dock for several weeks now, undergoing its Coast Guard mandated safety overhaul. On our last show, we got a behind-the-scenes look at some of the work being done to the boat. But now that work is completed and the much-loved ferry is back in the water and once again shuttling cars and passengers across the nearly 1-mile trip between Mayport and Fort George Island. The JTA celebrated the reopening May 3rd at the ferry's Mayport landing with several dignitaries, JTA officials, Friends of the Ferry organization, and employees of BAE, the company responsible for the rehab of the boat, all in attendance.
Today has been a long time coming because if you're one of those thousands of drivers, walkers, and cyclists that use the St. John's River Ferry, you're happy that we're back in business.
We were able to operate the ferry as the city of Jacksonville until the great day came when Nat Ford and the JTA took it over, and you all can see the results. I mean, compared to what it was prior to that, we were operating on a shoestring. It was in really bad shape, and it's not only the potential for a future ferry, which I embrace greatly, but it also is all the improvements that are not all that noticeable maybe that they have done over the past years to make the ferry great.
Ferry customers were thrilled to have this vital transportation link back and operational.
It's been horrible having to go on the highway and sit in the traffic every day. My commute has been about an hour and a half sometimes at prime time traffic. So this is a big deal that it's open again.
So yes, it's definitely convenient, but it's also a break from the stressful 295 traffic, and it's it's beautiful, really, quite honestly. It's a treat to take the ferry. It saves on gas sometimes when you're not having to sit in traffic in the afternoons.
And we like to ride over across the other side of the river, so we're just riding the ferry over. It's a lot easier than driving all the way around.
It's an easy way to get from point A to point B quickly.
While the refurbishing was no doubt inconvenient to these customers and many others, it was an absolute necessity to keep the ferry running safely for years to come.
In addition to the ferry, it's all boats that have this requirement. We come into the shipyard, gives us a chance to look over all the equipment, inspect the hull, make any necessary repairs to ensure that the vessel's seaworthy and that'll extend the life of the vessel. This machine is rode hard every day, day in, day out. And not only that, it's not just the length of time, but it's the cycles and the evolution that the machine is asked to do. High speed, low speed, forward, back, constantly. That kind of stress really puts a lot of stress on the machinery, and really emphasizes if you want that continuity of service, you gotta pay the piper and you gotta do the maintenance.
Meanwhile, during the ceremony, CEO Nat Ford announced the authorities' plans to purchase a second ferry that would eliminate the need to shut down the ferry service for weeks or months at a time.
So while today's work is done, we're always looking forward towards the future, and the next phase of the work plan for the St. John's River Ferry will be not just transformational, but it'll be remarkable. Recently, the JTA applied for $30 million in federal assistance through the U.S. DOT's RAISE grant program for the St. John's River Ferry Regional Connectivity Project. It is windy up here. The Rebuilding American Infrastructure with Sustainability and Equity, or RAISE program, directly supports local agencies like the JTA by helping us complete complex passenger transportation infrastructure projects. Over $1.5 billion is available in this program. We believe the St. John's River Ferry Regional Connectivity Project will improve our connectivity, and these grants are perfectly suited for what we're trying to do. With these funds, we will purchase a new hybrid fuel ferry vessel with new docking facilities, a new ferry administration building, electric charging facilities, and other amenities. And this new ferry will help us maintain seamless transportation while we deal with the aging Jean Ribault vessel.
The ferry operates Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.